Hey, welcome back to another video. Another day, we've been reacting to Bernie Sanders. Watch the moment Bernie Sanders finds out Trump launched strikes on Iran live during his rally. Drink your water, guys. This is about to get intense. I'm about to be watching a bunch of videos on this stuff, so y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think. But let's hop right into it. No time. Let's go. No, so he got handed right in the rally too. Damn.
This is a statement from Donald Trump, quote, "We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran," etc.
He minus the president said he's gonna keep us out of all wars. Now, who knows what's gonna happen next? We don't know if it's gonna lead us into a war, but we're gonna see.
And I want to tell you something. Not only is this news that I just heard this second alarming, that all of you have just heard, but it is so grossly unconstitutional. All of you know that the only entity that can take this country to war is the U.S. Congress. The president does not have the right.
He doesn't have the right. How do you order the strike? I'm curious to know that part too.
You know, I was talking a moment ago about the fact that we are living in one of the most difficult moments in the modern history of this country, and Trump just made it that much more difficult. That's just another burden we're going to have to carry.
Yep.
And that's just another message we're going to have to get out all over this country. The American people do not want more war, more death.
At this point, I'm wondering how many people that voted for Trump are really backtracking on this now. I'm just curious. This is getting ridiculous. The stuff he's doing is getting ridiculous. Like, what did we have to do anything with that war?
You know, it might be a good idea if we concentrated on the problems that exist in Oklahoma and Vermont, rather than getting involved in another war that the American people do not want.
Ask me.
Let me
No more war.
just say this.
I feel him on that. I don't want
In the
no
midst
more.
of all of what is going on, what is enormously important is that we do not give up on a vision of where this country must go.
Facts. Bernie.
What the establishment wants you to believe is that you have no power, that you can't accomplish anything. They have it all. Nothing you can do. And in this moment in American history, what we have got to do in Vermont and Oklahoma, in Texas, all over this country, is stand up and fight back and tell them this is our country. And I don't care if you are a progressive or moderate. or a conservative.
Thanks.
This country belongs to all of us, not
Yes.
just a handful of billionaires.
Speak, Bernie.
And when we look out into the future, the kind of America we want, let's understand a few things. Number one, instead of giving tax breaks to billionaires, we should demand they start paying their fair share of taxes.
Absolutely. Which they never will. They never will. Come on now. They never will.
No, we should not be throwing 16 million Americans off the health care they have. We should be doing what every other major country does, guarantee health care to all as a human right.
100.
This is not a radical idea. It exists in virtually every other wealthy country. The function of a rational healthcare system is not to make hundreds of billions for the drug companies and the insurance companies. It's to provide quality care to all. When we look into the future, we must demand that every worker in America earns a decent wage. Raise the minimum wage to at least $17 an hour. We can create millions.
It did go from 15 to 17 now, so it keeps going up.
Of good paying jobs by union jobs, by building 5 million units of low income and affordable housing. Not a radical idea to say that in a competitive global economy, every young person in this country, regardless of income, should have the right to get a higher education. We can and must make public colleges and universities, community colleges, trade schools, tuition free. And when we talk about freedom, and many of my colleagues talk about freedom every day, well, what freedom means, among other things, is that every woman in this country has a right to control her own body.
Bernie speaks to everything we want.
And let me just say this. These are tough times, and you just heard 5 minutes ago, going to be even tougher. But in the midst of all of that, not just for our lives, but more importantly for our kids and our grandchildren, we have got to understand that despair is not an option. That's what they want us to believe. None of us have the privilege of hiding under the covers. The stakes are just too high. And I would like to remind all of you, a short history lesson, that throughout the history of this country, what we have always seen.
I wonder why Bernie never got elected. He stands on pretty much everything everybody in the country wants. I just think like billionaires will not let him get elected because that'll be too risky for them. But anyways, y'all, I'm out. Peace.